Hello there, this is Steve Chase. For those that don't know me, I am a country music singer-songwriter from Nottingham in the United Kingdom. From working steadily around the country music clubs and venues around the UK, myself and all other entertainers suddenly found ourselves out of work due to the coronavirus in March 2020. I decided to use the time off from my usual work, gigging, to renew and develop my songwriting skills that had somewhat been lying dormant, and also to teach myself some new recording and video skills. The result of which is the Originals album. This work contains 11 self-penned tracks, some reworked old songs and some brand new ones, and also included in the album are a couple of songs not written by me. But these are songs that I wanted to include. They are Another Sunny Day by Steve Hanks and Tractors, Trailers, Cattle and Girls by Andy White. Here's a quick preview of the Originals album. Bright New Star. This is a remake of a song I wrote 21 years ago for a friend of mine, Mac, who used to support and follow me in the Mansfield area. He moved out to Blackpool, but sadly passed away soon after, prompting me to write this song. I hope it gives comfort and hope to anyone that has lost loved ones in knowing that they are there watching over us.
For your love shining bright, showing the way to another day. There's a bright new star in the sky tonight.
Singer-songwriter Sixpence. Not a true story, this one, but a nice thought I had about a young boy working with his granddad and receiving sixpence for his work. That sixpence meant the world to him and is still treasured today with great memories.
To that silver shining sixpence, me tanner in a jar. Sing a song of sixpence, sixpence in a jar. Sing a song of sixpence, just like a shining star. That jar was full of pennies, but none could e'er compare to that silver shining sixpence, me tanner in a jar.
The Coronavirus Blues. As the song goes, I woke up this morning, I got the coronavirus blues. A light-hearted look at a very serious situation. I was just listening to some blues music one morning and thought to myself, I could write a song about the coronavirus here. So this is how it was born.
Stay home and stay safe. Hang up your traveling shoes. Well, I'm going crazy. Need to get right out of here. Said I'm going crazy. I need to get right out of here. Need to get out and make some music. Meet my friends and have a beer.
Summertime. Summertime is my favourite time of the year, and this song, I just jotted down a few things that I enjoy doing this summertime. Unfortunately, like most of those, things have been taken away from us this year, but hopefully looking forward to summertime in 2021.
Take the blossoms smelling sweet, cool grass under your feet. Take the sound of a guitar playing out outside a local bar. Steak on the barbecue, a beer for me, one for you. It's all in the summertime, ice buckets and white wine.
What's the matter with that? Well, that's a Steve Chase song that's been around for many years in various different styles of music, but this time I've given it a Texas two-step beat to make it more of a line dancey type of thing.
All my plans have been rearranged. Friends tell me that I'm acting strange, but what's the matter with that? From the very first moment that we met, the pouring rain I'll never forget. I walked you home and got soaking wet, but what's the matter with that?
Most of my songwriting takes a reasonable amount of time, working on the lyrics and the tune and the music and adjusting everything to fit together. But this song, You Walked Right Back in My Mind, was an exception to the rule. I was working on some other song, but this one, it just happened to pop into my mind. And it wrote itself in a matter of probably an hour or so. And then it just took a short time to put the music together and the song was born, just like that. It's quite strange really how that happened.
That place in my mind, well, it was healing. I thought I'd made it hard to find. I'd locked it away, but you still had a key, 'cause you walked right back in my mind.
Tractors, Trailers, Cattle and Girls is a song that was written by a dear friend of mine, Andy White. And I love this song because it sort of brings to life the way that things are in the countryside in the North Derbyshire border here. And growing up as a young lad and the things we used to do get up to. There are two versions of this song on the album. The first one is a sort of a rocky version, but I also did what I call a hillbilly version. So there are two versions because I like the feel of both versions and couldn't decide which one to use on the album.
Trailers, cattle and girls. Me and Bill tearing down Middlebrook, 50 miles an hour in a beat-up van. Gonna mow some land in Shipley somewhere. Bought some dodgy windows from a bloke named Stan.
I Thought You Knew is another old Steve Chase song, probably recorded about 10 years ago. And I used to use backing tracks in those days that were pre-made, so I used a pre-made backing track and put my lyrics to it. But now, and in the position that I'm in now to produce my own tracks, I sort of rewrote the music, if you like. And so this is the old song of I Thought You Knew.
I always thought that you and I were something special, but I never told you enough. I love you, I thought you knew.
Down the Dixies. I'm afraid I jumped the gun a little bit with this one. The Dixies is my local pub in the village of Bagthorpe in Nottingham, and the Dixies has always supported live music, and it's a great place where friends and I get together. We have acoustic sessions as well as the regular Saturday night live entertainment put on by the pub. Well, I wrote this song with the intention of it being a celebration when we were able to get back to the pub and continue with our music. Unfortunately, we failed to see that the pub would be allowed to open in July, but unfortunately we were not allowed to bring any music. At this time we're still unable to produce any music down at the Dixies, but I wanted to put this track on the album, so I've released it prematurely. But one day hopefully we can get back to singing down at the Dixies.
A most refreshing sight. There stands the Dixies. We'll have some fun tonight. Down at the Dixies, it's great to be back here. Down at the Dixies, we got music and beer. Friends too.
I first heard Another Sunny Day, written and performed by Steve Hanks on one of his Facebook live sessions. I fell in love with the song straight away and got in touch with Steve and asked him if he'd mind me recording the song. Of course he didn't. And this is the result. I really think it's a fantastic song, and thanks Steve very much for letting me do my interpretation of it.
Daddy always told me that the snow would melt away and tomorrow would bring another sunny day. As the years passed, I realized the truth as time took hold. Things go wrong from time to time, true feelings they unfold. No matter what the outcome, don't ever turn away.
My neighbour and I were talking one day about this cockerel we had in some allotments just over the back of our garden. This cockerel used to cock-a-doodle-doo all day and night. It had no sense of timing whatsoever. And it used to drive us mad. You'd crack us with its cock-a-doodle-dooing all day long. Well, my neighbour said I ought to write a song about that. So, 2 years later, I managed to get the words and the music together for the song The Demise of Henry the Cockerel. I don't really know what happened to Henry, in truth, but he's no longer there. So whether the actual happened of the song, I don't know, but he's now been replaced by a gaggle of geese. And these all day long. So probably that's a subject for a new song on the next album.
And he cocks at noon, cocks to the sun, doodle-doos at the moon, cocks all day and just won't stop. In his mind there ain't no clock, cock-a-doodle-dooing all day long. That cock-a-doodle-doo goes on and on.
This is my favourite track on the album. What If We Try? It started off as a completely different song. I was trying to write about someone who was trying to get up the courage to talk to someone and start a relationship. But I was really struggling to get it together. At this time I was trying to give myself some positive encouragement, and it somehow started to come out in the song. And with a few adjustments, What If We Try? was created.
But I'm just someone living day to day, one that gets along, trying to make a song. But what if I try a little bit harder? What if I try to raise that bar? Shoot for the moon, aim higher, aim for Venus and Mars. I'd achieve so much more than I did before if I aim for the moon and miss. I'm still gonna land among the stars.
Another favourite of mine is a song I wrote quite a long time ago when my father passed away. And I wrote the song in memory of my father and the memories that we have of him. Now I also have my mother as well, as she passed away a few years ago as well. So this new version of the song goes out to both my mum and my dad, and also to all of our friends that we have lost. Thank you for the memory.
on forever. No one could change the memory. Joy in our laughter, pain in our tears, magic of the moments that we made, ours to keep forever for the rest of our years.